I know we had a really kind group in the Champions League last season, but this year we've been done so dirty, it's unreal. Welcome back. We have another El Clasico, and just in time for lucky episode number 13. You can see who we've got in the Champions League in the top corner. It's disgusting. What has happened? I'll show you in a little bit more depth. I'm not happy about it one bit. Before we jump into the episode too far though, you do me the favour of liking and subscribing if you're looking forward to obviously the remainder of this series as we mentioned, and the new series. I keep mentioning it because I'm bloody looking forward to it. I can't wait to find out which random Scandinavian team I end up at, because the last 2 years I've ended up in Sweden and then Denmark. So I'm wanting Norway this year. And I know there's a little team called Arendal, which I want just for the thumbnails. So if you're looking forward to that save, then don't hesitate to like and subscribe, and even give the bell a little tickle, and it'll update you as soon as the videos are updated. Updated, released, same business. Don't worry about it. We are currently top of the league. We've played 6, we've won 5, we've lost 1. I'll tell you who that was against shortly. Not particularly happy about that either. We have the Champions League group stage. I'm going to go to that first. We've got Milan. We've got Monaco. We've got Chelsea. What on earth is that? Who's let that happen? Livid. Let me jump into our actual group to show you in a little bit more depth. If I can figure out how to do so. Group stage B. Yeah, not great. Milan did beat Chelsea 4-1, which I'm not particularly looking forward to because we're playing them after Real Madrid in today's episode. We beat Monaco 2-0, fairly comfortably as well. Yusuf Demir getting off the mark for the season as well. League-wise, since you were last with me, we followed up the 3-0 win in last episode to Celta, with a 3-0 win again against Almeria. We then played Sevilla, lost 1-0. Sociedad, we beat them 1-0 with a 90th minute winner. 2-0 against Valencia. 3-0 against our local rivals in, and they said Barcelona. We're Barcelona. Espanyol. And then, as we mentioned, most recently, we played Monaco with a 2-0 win. So we're doing pretty well. Talvan and Depay are both sharing 4 goals apiece. Keki's got our best pass completion as well, which we're happy about. I still haven't offered a new contract. Oh no, I have. Total lie. Obviously, in last episode, we tried to offer Dembele a contract. He wanted to be too important for the team, and I didn't want to offer it for him. So he went to Mönchengladbach instead, which is fine. Don't worry about it. Little tiny update with transfers as well, because January's finished. There's not too much for me to update you on. But I can let you know, as we sold Pjanic at the end of last episode, let me move myself out of the way, we also managed to bring in Grimaldo for 21 million and Dominik Livakovic for 10.5. Grimaldo's is primarily like payments over the next kind of few seasons. Livakovic we pay in straight up. We bought in Livakovic because Ter Stegen started sulking and said he wanted to leave. So I was like, yeah, cool, don't worry about it. You're 106 years old, and, sorry, I'm trying to get that back where it wants to be and it annoys me. And you're valued at like 80 million, so obviously I'm going to let you go. Came through to deadline day. There was 130 million bid touted in the press from Inter Milan. He then came to me and said he wanted to leave as well, so I put him on the transfer list. And then 2 offers came in of 19 million. Needless to say, I didn't accept him. So he's still with us. I'm putting on a expected kind of asking price. That's the word I was going for. Asking price of 72 million. So he's got 6 teams chasing him, or 5 if I could count. So hopefully one of those are gonna bring him in. If not, fine. We've still got Ter Stegen. He's still got a few years left on his contract as well. So we're just going to carry on playing him, rotating him with Livakovic as well. I'll show you how Livakovic is in comparison to him. I've just moved myself out of the way. Livakovic is showing us 4 stars flat. So he's 4.5. Livakovic is 4. So he's not far off him already. And we bought in Livakovic for, I don't know, a 7th of what ter Stegen is currently valued at by me. So I'm pretty happy with the transfer. And we've got a handy little backup. Only issue being that he wants to be a first choice goalkeeper and ter Stegen wants to be a star player. So there's no way that I can satisfy both of them. So what I'm going to have to do is just play Livakovic as much as I can and then bring in ter Stegen. Hopefully keep his value up enough. Then bin him out in January. That's my plan. That's my hope. Can you tell that I'm stalling because I don't want to play Real Madrid? Because I am. Our balance at the moment is shown as 235 million. And debts and loans, we are down to net debt of £67.6 million. Transfer debt as well of 20 from the Grimaldo deal. Barcelona away at Real Madrid. There's no more delays that I can do. We do have 6 teams in between us, or 5 if I could count. I've done it again. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm not looking forward to it if we're going to be brutally honest. This is the sort of formation. This is the sort of game when I want to be rolling the formation out. So we've got our anchor man. We've still got our wing backs. I'm going to make them just to support, not attack. I'm going to just kind of overload it with just support. Just everyone's support. Do a lot of supporting. I am going to swap this though to, instead of being a deep line playmaker, I'm going to go. Oh no, not okay. Frankie's loving the deep line playmaker as well now. Cracking. I'm going to move them to forwards. I don't know where that just came from, but I'm going for it. I'm going to see what happens. Talvan loves it over there as well. We have Depay up top. I'm going top to bottom. I'm breaking the order. Fati and Talvan out wide. De Jong and Pedri ahead of Sergio. And then we've got Alba, Mingueza, Keiki and Araujo to complete the back 4. And ter Stegen in goal. Do we want to swap him for Livakovic? I'm going to do it. Definitely not going to regret that choice. Throw in for Mendy on the left-hand side for Madrid. Puts it to Casemiro. Vinicius. Oh, I forgot they've signed Camavinga as well. Don't know what's just made me think of that because I don't think Camavinga's even on the pitch. Mingueza puts it towards Memphis. He's knocked it back to his fullback, but he gets intercepted by Vinicius, who's then going to break into the space that the fullback's left open. Mingueza's doing a cracking job getting back, though, to be fair. Is he going to get the ball off him, though? No. Keiki heads it back. Brilliant. Do you remember when I said I wasn't going to regret that choice? Just took 4 minutes. I mean, could have gone better. Just being sat in silence. It's gone to half time. Nothing else has happened. It's just let me just sit and think about what I've done. Real Madrid have just bought on Ivan Perisic. Didn't even realise they'd signed him. Here he is, on the ball. Apparently my throat decided to stop working. He's just smashed it into one of our centre-backs. That's cool. Carvajal out on the right-hand side. Puts the ball in towards the back, and it appears that someone's given away a penalty. We're having an absolute stinker. I'm blaming all of this on Mingueza. So we're taking him off. Do you remember when I was saying, oh, he's doing a good job chasing back? I wish he didn't. Might as well just lay down. Come and sit on the bench. I'm taking both my fullbacks off. They're doing nothing. We'll bring Grimaldo and Dest on. I'm also going to drop Memphis back, and I'm going to bring Aguero on. Yes, I was going to bring Sesko on, but I've hardly played Aguero this season. We've changed over to the more expressive one, and I've made all 3 substitutions before the 49th minute. Again, definitely not going to regret that choice. Come on, Livakovic. Do me some goodness. Save this penalty for me. Wasn't the best penalty. He's flinched. Oh, thank God, it was a perfectly timed tackle. I thought he'd just given away another penalty immediately then. Right, we're going positive, and I'm going to shout at him again. They loved it. We are up towards the 60th minute. Obviously, we're not going to make a sub. Just done them all. No, we're not. I was going to say we're eking our way back into the game. We're just not. We're not being battered like we have been previously. We've been undone by A poor back pass from the right back in the header, blaming it on the right back. I'm sticking to that. Memphis, back post. Arajo heads just over or wide. I'm not sure, but it didn't go inside the weight things. That was the issue. I'm going to push us up to attacking and then demand some more. Hopefully we'll see some little green faces at the bottom. And we're going to see the game finish. I've done it again. I'm not coming back for another Real Madrid game. I'm just not. I've lost every one. I've only not lost one Real Madrid game, and it was a draw. It's just not good. To get us over that game, we're going to be playing the strongest team in our group, who have just beaten the team that knocked us out quite comfortably last year, 4-1. This isn't filling me with confidence. If I'm honest with you, I'm not particularly looking forward to it. We'll go the suggested squad again, as we do. We're going to stick with Livakovic. We believe in Livakovic. It's going to be a mistake as well, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Depay is going out on the left, Fati's coming off, and Sesko's starting the whole game. Why the hell not? He's a good player. I've determined. We're going to start up with Grimaldo on the left. I've got hiccups, sorry. And Dest is going to start on the right as well, because I'm sulking at Mingueza. Not a happy boy. We have both of our top scorers out on the wing. Our new boy in the middle, wearing his number 9, proud. We've got Ter Stegen. Whoa. Livakovic, thank you. Livakovic in goal. Dest, Arajo, Keiki, and Grimaldo. We determined for these two to get a green link between them, our centre-backs. Sergio behind De Jong and Pedri. And then Talvin, Memphis, and Sesko as the front 3. We're going to ignore our form. The last start anyway. Just pretend it's not really there. AC Milan, I'm intrigued to see what theirs is. It's pretty good. They've still got Ibrahimovic knocking about. He's 41 now. Or at least he will be at the end of this season. Oh, ball bags. I just realised this is the team that we sold Coutinho to, so obviously he's going to score against us. He just is. That's how these things work. Let me start off with... I'll encourage them straight off the bat. Look at them. They loved it. We're 6 minutes in. I'll see you when we see a highlight. Lewandowski's signed for PSG. Pause. Hold your horses. I want to see what monstrosity PSG are playing with but that's disgraceful. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. So they've lost Mbappe, but they've got a front three. A front three are Lewandowski, Messi, and Neymar. Why? Why is this happening? And I've got Sesko up top. The Slovenian Benteke is my forward at the moment. Jesus. Right, Keiki, go get that ball for me, lad. You can do it. I believe in you. Look at that. Look at that little turn there. I'm going to get him in a blooming... I don't know where I was going. Compilation video. Sesko nods it towards Memphis, out on the left. Nice little touch. Grimaldo didn't fancy following it up all the way. Don't worry about it. Asensio. Calabria. Could see Asensio playing for AC Milan, actually. Memphis does well to disrupt the play. Is it the bar? Is it the bar? What a goal that would have been for his first goal in Barcelona colours. Oh, that's so just crushingly disappointing. Brahim with a... Yeah, that's good. Tonali's just scored a header against me. I'm sure he's like 5'10", but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm definitely not sulking. Who is this? Who's this that's tried to tackle him? De Jong? Why is De Jong marking? I just don't know. I just don't know. Right, Memphis puts it in towards Sesko. 6'4" our player is. Doesn't win the header though. Talvan's ambling over to the loose ball. Puts it to Dest. De Jong. Pedri. Talvan's followed his run through. Back to De Jong. With Talvan now on the edge. Oh, he meant that. Do you know what this is? Spent a year in Mexico. He knows how to hit things dead hard now. I'm not even sure where the correlation is in that sentence, I gotta be honest. I thought it was going somewhere, and then when I realised that I was about to say something, just panicked. But look at that. Oh, goalie had no chance. Magnan. Forgot he'd gone there. He's no Donnarumma, is he? Also at PSG, in case you wanted to add that to their disgraceful forward line. It's half time. we scored a goal, so there is that. We've managed to get some bonus out of this game, so that's fun. Each team has had one shot on target. It's not saying a lot for the goalkeepers, if we're honest. Dest is out on the right side. He's managed to get it in. Sesko's been beaten in the air again. 6'4", I'd like to remind you how tall he is. De Jong towards Sesko once more. Okay, the goalie beats him this time. That's fine. I can roll with that. Magnan for them. Definitely pronouncing his name wrong. Don't worry about it. Asensio's put it through. Arajo's read it. He's picked up the loose ball. Grimaldo has tried to turn on it. He's heading down the left-hand side. He's got Depay just behind him. He's back-heeled it sideways, which is impressive. Memphis has made his way into the area and just kind of poked it at the goalkeeper. We've just passed the hour mark, so I'm going to make some substitutions. I'm going to take out both of our wingers, bring in Fati and Demir. I'm going to make us from balance to positive as well. And then we've got Grimaldo, so we'll take him off, move Dest over to the left. We'll bring Mingueza in, and hopefully he won't give away a goal or penalty, which would be preferable. Still blaming him for the Real Madrid goal, in case you're wondering. It's not Livakovic's fault at all. Talk of the devil, here he is. He's stood outside the area with his... Okay, that's fine. That was making me concerned where that was going then. Kessie's just slid for about 3 miles and managed to dispossess Sesko. Tomori's on the ball. Stood there. No urgency from... Well, to be fair. I am asking them to press, to be fair. I'm asking them to do something, which they're clearly not fancying. Rebic on the ball. Back to Kessie. Ibrahimovic. Brilliant ball out to Teo on the left. Cuts back, puts it to Rebic. Back with Teo, back with Rebic. Teo again, I'm not going to say their name once more. I'm fed up of it. He puts the ball in. Ibra wins the header, and he's put it over. That's fortunate. Straight back in, another highlight. Livakovic boshes it up towards Demir. Does actually win the header. He's not 6'4". Wins in headers. Just don't think this game likes strikers winning headers. I think that's what the issue is. Either that or Sesko might be a unit, but doesn't understand how to jump. That's probably more likely. Brilliant ball from Demir. To Demir from Pedri. Mingueza on the right. Is he going to put in one of these crosses he was famed for from last season? I don't know what happened then. They managed to make the save. Frustratingly. There's 10 minutes left. There doesn't appear that there's going to be any further highlights now. I've just got a feeling. We've dominated the game, but we've not dominated the scoreline. Oh no. Right, Mingueza heads it all the way back to Livakovic, and we managed to not concede from that one, so that's good. De Jong, Keiki. Arajo lumps it up. Fati's managed to pick that ball down brilliantly. He's got Dest running down on the left-hand side, cuts all the way Pedri on the edge. Oh, and a lovely bending shot that hits the post. Another highlight, straight away. Can you... Oh, what's happened here then? He's just walked out of play. I was saying, can you let me get my breath back? And they did, to be fair, so can't fault him for that. This fella, not a clue how to pronounce his name. I'm that perplexed about how to pronounce his name, I pointed with my finger rather than the mouse that I had my hand on. Livakovic, look at that. Collected that ball like a professional. Cool, calm, collected. Wasn't concerned. Sesko's not won another header. Helpful. Ibra. Hopeful ball from him. Fati. Brilliant. Smash it forward to Sesko. We know how good he is in the air. I can't speak. Falling apart. Tomori. Sailormakers. Asensio. Tonali. Back to Tomori. Romagnoli. Tomori. It's now gone. 94 minutes. It's all over. A draw at home against Milan. I don't think I'm happy. Following that splendid episode, in which I'm definitely not sulking, we'll be back for the game against Chelsea. So it's when they come back to Camp Nou, again, as we did in the previous season. We're not going to let them beat us 2-0 this time, or 3-0, or whatever it was. I've already blocked out my memory. I'm sulking. We'll be back for that. And we'll team it up with the game against Villarreal. We may have to return for the other Milan game, because I feel that this group is going to go down to the wire. So we'll return for that, and what we'll do is give Coutinho another chance to score against us on the video, which is not ideal. And if you enjoyed today's episode, then give me a favour of liking, subscribing, showing your support, as we mentioned earlier, and thank you very much for your time.